Hey all listeners, welcome back to XCOM. As we just found out, this truck did indeed explode, but it didn't before. It would have been a hanging explosion that would have screwed me over, so I'm glad I actually took the time to think about this mission and what I'm going to do. And I'm still not entirely certain, but I think we have to eliminate some of the sectoid. We have to eliminate some of the floater danger on this side before going whole hog on the Leviathan. If I remember from last time, I think the Leviathan actually has... Yeah, he has light him up, but he wasn't using him. That's not what I was talking about. Reactive targeting, exactly. So we need probably Nova to get the hollow up and take the first shot on the bugger. Dangerous thing being, of course, we're running straight into the sectoids. And we're also potentially asking it flanked by the floaters, so that's never good. We are probably going to rely on a Rocketeer to do ridiculous damage to this fellow while letting Beth do the work with that big old cannon of hers. And all that is going to be reliant upon me being able to unload on these guys before turning my attention to that guy. So it's kind of going to have to depend on how we end up, so let's just see how this goes. Wolf is going to be relied upon, as always, to drop massive bombs everywhere and get his ITZ on. If we can eliminate Floater right now, this will make things a lot easier for me in the long run. So, Wolf, would you mind? Alright. One down, sitting on top of the bookcase where Mama keeps the candy. So what are the rest of our shots looking like? 88% there, which is pretty good. 64 on that one. Yeah, that floater there can be handled, I think, by a little bit of dynamo action. We can get Vandal right up in here and crit that guy with hit and run. We can be able to get her here. The dangers, of course, whether there's something waiting in that room or not. Let's take a peek. We got the sectoids arranged that way. And we got the floaters arrayed over here. So there's another floater. Oh, it looks like there's another floater sitting right about there through that doorway. It's another concern, but may have to be concerned for another day. Luckily, our gunner, as always, ever diligent, ever vigilant. We can try and mind panic these dudes, which would help, but it's not going to help the overall problem, which is getting these assholes off our back and getting the mechtoid dead. So we're just going to start with this. Actually, yeah, I really want to... I want to confirm that these guys are not going to be a problem anymore. Let me double tap here and get some hollow up everywhere. Good. I mean, I missed the shot. That wasn't good, but at least we have hollow up now. So that's something. I may actually require an explosive here. It's my last grenade already? Really? Jesus. Not a happy camper with that, but I may need to clear up some of this cover just so they can't sit behind it and we can get the shots off easier. At least Wolf will get ITZ on that fellow. Maybe like this? Yeah, I think like this. Oh, it's going to kill a civvy who's hiding behind the bookcase. Marvelous. Okay, maybe we'll have to focus on this fellow first then. Hey, grenade, I'm talking to you. Right there. Can we do that? Let's do that. Again, I'm not a fan of usually putting it right on point blank, but in this case, that's the only way to save this civvy's life. Okay, so it looks like Wolf may have his work cut out for him on this guy. That's be an easy shot. Very nice. One less floater to worry about, and then we'll get hollow up with Dane real quick. Dane, thank you. Get that guy up a little more pain than he's used to. Now, we're not out of the woods yet. There's more floaters to come in still. But at least we have this car as potential cover if we need it. 83. Ugh, that's looking less and less likely with my ITZ running out of ammo. That may not be possible. I may have to rely on my shotgunners to do that. Alright. Looks like we may not be able to get this guy down in one go, but at least we can get this guy shredded, and that's going to be enough of a work. We have 0.0 scatter. This should be more than perfect. The shield is down, and he is shredded. All these things are great. Now we need to get hollow up, and then we need to start dropping bombs on the guy. I think I do need to move Nova up here. This will at least give us a better idea of where the rest of the sectoids are, too. Alright, that's not too bad. There's two back there. The most important thing is getting hollow up on this guy and maybe doing some damage. Just for shits and giggles here. Okay, 4. Not so good with DR. We're expecting lightning reflexes to kick in now. We should be fine. Which is good, which is why I moved Nova up there. She's in a little bit of a dangerous spot, but she at least has low profile, and that's nice. Yeah, Vandal may have to be running suppression. But, what can you do? I may rush Baker all the way up here, just right to the front line. She's at full health. This will guarantee hits, and it'll also get her in range to punchy punch if needs be. So I'm going to rely on her tankiness for now, and hope that that's going to really carry the day. 97%. Yeah, let's start doing some damage here. Nice, 8 damage. It's a lot of DR, bucko. It's a lot of freaking DR. Okay, 8 damage, and that's still about half on the Leviathan. And we are out of ammo, which is not so good. So he's not going down this turn. And now the options are not great here. But if I can eliminate this floater, I'm going to probably take a bit of plasma to the face. But again, that floater being dead is more important, and 4 damage is not going to eliminate me from the gene pool quite yet. That, however, may do that. Are you freaking kidding me? Can I not catch a break this entire goddamn mission? Wow. Wow. Wow is all I have to say to that. Now, can we at least maybe see if we can save a sectoid? Save a civvy, which is kind of like a sectoid when you think about it. Can we at least save a civvy out of this before those heavy floaters get in on the game? That's going to at least make sure the mission is success. And that's worth it in that sense. Oh, man, I'm not happy about that at all. We activated the last pack. Odds of that were pretty low, but, you know, game hates us. We could get Wolf on this corner to start unloading on the Mechtoid, but he's going to need some ammunition to make this work.
On the move.
I don't have lock and load on Wolf. Yeah, I'm going to need to honestly get that going. Now, Ray getting into the smoke probably makes sense.
I'm on the move.
And, I mean, I don't think I have a command worth a damn right now. This is going to be a lot of pain this turn. If we can weather this storm, though, I think we'll be okay. Can I get a smoke up here? Oh, I can. Excellent. That may keep Nova and the mech alive and mitigate the risk that something else is going to come in and absolutely annihilate them. See what happens next, because this is not going to get pretty. Whatever's going to happen is not going to be pretty. Alright, 12 damage, no DR, because that's just how we roll, I guess. I'll get that shield off, you prick. Luckily, he's only taking 1 shot, which is interesting. I'm kind of expecting to do more with that. Killing a civvy. Oh no, he's mind fraying a civvy. That's okay, I guess. Poor Japanese man is very confused about life right now. Okay, I guess they're getting a habit of mind fraying civilians. You know, the cavalry's coming. Got like 5 heavy floaters to deal with now. They're just busy killing civilians elsewhere. Alright, that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a serious freaking problem in a second. Alright, looks like Vandal's going to have to take that on herself, but... yeah. Repair 2 health. And he's got repair servos. Of course he does. Because screw you, or screw you, says XCOM. Okay. Now... options not great here, but we still have our Rocketeer. This is a little more spread than I would like to have, and I would like to see, actually. But if I can get this shot to scatter just a little bit deeper, we maybe get this Mechtoid down this turn, and Blair will stop taking such... Smile will stop taking such ridiculous amounts of damage. Now, let's get that going. Please don't scatter in the wrong direction. This would annihilate our mech. That's scattered in exactly the correct direction. Thank you, sir. Okay, now we can unload a bit more damage, and then we can get up close and personal with our mech and just rip this guy a new one. Alright, I think that might actually work out. Because we were out of ammo, but not out of options. And we already activated the last pack, so let's not dilly-dally about this one. It's going to be 20... it still has 25 on him. That's still a lot of health. It's more than I honestly would like to see. I may need Ray to come up and command her to punch him again. Punch me again! Or I may get Cairo to come up here and actually just unload a gunshot. Which may be the smartest. The likelihood of my Rocketeer getting annihilated here is low, given there's a lot of other juicy targets in the front here for the floaters who are going to come through to deal with. So I think that's probably the best thing. Let me get Cairo up here to unload that railgun.
Estoy en marcha.
And again, we're going to take the first holo with our scout for obvious reasons. She's going to be able to take the reactive targeting sensors off of it. 93, that works. Yeah. So let me get the holo up, and again, take that targeting sensors crap. I may be actually able to, now that I know where those guys are. Can't save the civvy while doing this, not smartly. I want to basically try and kill this sectoid, but that's going to get me up so much flanking position. Oh, there's a civvy right here I can save. That'll work. Let me get up here. Good, and let's unload on this fellow right here. Now, I would much rather use her for ITZ, but the way it goes sometimes. Where's the reactive? There's the reactive. It's a bit of a miss. Very good. That's kind of what I was counting on. Excellent. And now we could do more damage. Cairo, get me a nice gunshot on this, and that'll put you down to about 12. And I'm hoping that punch will be able to seal the deal. That's close. That's 13. Here's hoping the mech close combat will do the business. I'm not entirely... Oh, we still have Wolf. Of course we still have Wolf. Obviously. So mech close combat will easily handle that one. So that means we got to start thinking about those floaters and when they're going to hit us next. Alright. Let's see... Because if I don't use that, then I can use Wolf to start annihilating some of these sectoids. That would be nice. I think we just gotta punch this guy to death. I think that's really what we gotta do. Punch this guy to death. And if we don't punch him to death, then Wolf will be able to shoot him within the zone, and that'll be fine. Kinetic strike. Right up in here.
Ready to engage.
Look at that DR! Look at that DR! Are you kidding me? 8 damage from a kinetic strike. Wolf, drop this motherfucker, please. Alright. Now, Smile is in a rough position. She is going to take a lot of damage. The good thing about Wolf, though, is that Wolf is available to get some shots in on those sectoids. Thanks to in the zone. Alright. 64, 64. I'm probably going to command with Ray to get another move on my explosive mech.
Understood, sir.
And try to get a proxy near these guys if they try to move. Especially if this guy's going to move. Then maybe enough to handle this out. Or I could try to get Beth the hell out of there. Either way, I think I need the extra move right now because I'm still behind the 8 ball on that. So who would I command? Not you. Maybe you. Oh, I don't see Beth, so never mind. That's no real option here. Yeah, command this mech. And we're going to DR that mech. Then we're going to put a proxy up such that this dude will trigger when he moves. And it may clear that cover. So I'm going to let Wolf handle the other sectoids, basically. That's my plan, at least. Let's get it right there. Because that guy's going to move. He's not going to sit in a flank position. No bueno, he decided. Okay, so we're going to have to depend on him to do something stupid to make that work, but it's a sectoid, so I'm counting on it. Okay, Vandal. Options. Not awesome. Wolf, options better. So let's see if we can annihilate one of these guys at least. Ex nihilo, baby. Or an nihilo, I guess. To the nothing. Not from nothing. That makes sense. My Latin's a little fuzzy. So Dane. Dane, get yourself up here so you're not flanked by sectoids, and then get ready for the floaters that are inevitably going to come through there. There's the heavy. Oye, puta. What are we going to do with you? You are not a friendly face. What's up, buddy? I heard you like killing civilians. I'll go toe-to-toe with you. I'll go toe-to-toe with you. Just don't bring your friends. Alright, so we're probably going to go into health damage now with our mech, but we need to get... There we go, that's what I wanted to see. Alright, that guy activated up. So we have one less shooting at the mech. Fine, suppression's okay. Need double moves. Okay, that's actually pretty good. The heavy floaters back there are just going to be doing absolute annihilation on our civilian population. And it's dangerous here because they can fly around and take level changes when they... Really? That's what you did? Right in front of me? That's what you did? He just cackled at that one, too. Oh, you are so gonna get a shotgun to the face for that, you prick. Oh, I can't believe I activated that pack in the end with that move. Oh, my God. These terror missions, you just can't win them. I mean, you never could really win them, but you just can't do well on any of this. Just one thing after another. Are you still... No, you're not actually a civvy. That civvy ran away. I guess that's something. Alright, let's get our other mech up here and start working on that sectoid.
Posición confirmada.
Apparently those guys are going after civvies, and I'd rather have the civvies alive, so we can go after them later. The heavy floaters, that is. No more suppression on that sectoid. Good.
Alienígena eliminada.
Baker really needs to reload. If we can get... Yeah, we need to get... I need to save more civvies, because those heavy floaters are targeting them nearly exclusively. Let me get Highlighter up here. If she gets caught out, then, I mean, she does have lightning reflexes, so... That's fine. He's saved. You're flanked, but not for long. Wolf, do you mind getting that last shot in? 64%? I wouldn't mind. Or, actually... maybe Nova should reload, actually. Probably the best thing I can do. Yeah, Wolf's got it. No worries on that. Okay, Wolf's got that one down. Now, Meepy can get up to this burning heap of exploded truck and get ready to prep a rocket against some heavy floaters. Now, the danger is if they come in here and see him. But I think this will still be okay. This is far enough away that I can afford to put him up there. Man, what a start to this mission. We've actually stabilized, more or less. I mean, I gotta say, we're better positioned than I thought we'd be at the current moment after how bad that started off. But now, we gotta figure out where those heavy floaters are, and I need my mechs at full capacity. I'm gonna get Beth back here, because this is, again, the mech hidey hole kind of trick. And we're gonna get in the one for all to get a little bit extra DR. I'm gonna reload the gun. We have basically 5 hit points worth of healing still, or thereabouts. So we can do pretty good for ourselves, as long as we don't get hit too hard. Let me clear up that floater with Vandal. It'd be nice if we could. Let me just see if I can get a civilian saved for the bargain. Can't do it. He's too far away. I'll do it next turn. Just don't run away from me, civvy. Alright, 10 at close range is satisfying. Alright, Ray, who's been sort of keeping us afloat here. Maybe you can go out and save the civvy. It's a little dangerous given I don't know where the heavy floaters are at. Okay, well, Ray, get over here and hunker down. Those flashbangs may become instrumental later. Right, Dane, get yourself up here, because I think the main engagement is going to come through this corridor. And then Nova, reload that for now. Yeah, we're just playing catch-up right now, and I don't know much fancy that game when heavy floaters are the ones ahead. Whoa, hi, buddy. I think this may be a job for jet boots in a second. Yeah, this is a job for jet boots. I can finally use my jet boots. That's nice. Okay, at least he revealed himself. We know there's another ugly bastard out here. We're a little low on ammo to make this a perfectly feasible gambit, but let's see where he's at.
Heading to that location.
No, he was there. That might have been the same guy. I'm going to take the opportunity to reload Vandal here, and then we'll have her sprint all the way back to help us out. How many heavy floaters do we still have to deal with? 5 still, and a floater. Son of a gun, there's more than I thought. Alright, so getting every civvy out of there that we can has become absolutely critical, mission critical right now. But yeah, jet boots are going to be in order here. And I'm thinking, to ensure the kill, I may drop a proxy, because he's actually not floating right now. He's just floating up, flying up there. Taking cover, I think. Let's see. He's elevated ground, and he's got depth perception because of it. But we should be able to get him pretty handily regardless. Yeah. Wolf, do you have aim on this? If Wolf can get an easy shot on this guy, then I think we should change my... That's a pretty easy shot. Because if that's the case, I don't need to use my proxy yet, and I can get 2 shots with hit and run very simple as soon as we activate the jet boots. And that'll be more than enough damage to hit this guy down. So let's get Wolf in on the action just a little bit. 82 is pretty good odds, actually. What I may do is actually pull Nova out for a second and get Hollow, and that'll pretty much guarantee this kill in a much easier way. Yeah. Hey, buddy. You're flanked, ain't you? Oh, you ain't happy. Nice. We'll be able to clean this guy up, actually, without me needing to use the jet boots at the moment. And we'll use that to save civilians instead. That may be the best move. 9 damage? Come on. Oh, really? Wolf. Alright. Little fuzzy there. Meepy, can you handle this guy? 66. I'll take that swing. Nice shot, Meepy. Meepy with the stutter gun doing frickin' work. Okay, we're gonna jet boot up here. Oh wow, looks like all the civilians are actually dead over here. Not much sense jet booting. So I guess I'm gonna get over here and just save the civvy. I have no idea where the rest of the heavy floaters, and they do tend to come with heat ammo now, so I'm not confident. I'm just bum rush. Oh, there's one civvy up there. That may be worth jet booting for, but saving the one we know is there probably is priority 1. Okay, there's a guy in Overwatch. We need to panic him. 93%. Dane, you glorious bastard, you. I love that you're such a good psychic operator. 93 Psy Panic missed. Alright, you know, it's just one of those missions, I guess. Another one of those missions, I guess. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Man, okay. Let's get the civvy out of the hot water that he's in right now.
I'm on my way.
Please don't hit nasty Overwatch I didn't expect. Shoot. And there it is, the nasty Overwatch I didn't expect. 6 damage. Luckily it's not heat ammo, so we're still sort of floating.
Move to our ship for evac.
And this guy, at least, is flanked. If we get these connections, we're actually okay. Oh, God. Do I really want to do this right now? There's so many more heavy floaters still. And they know where Baker is. Let's take one shot at least. 16 crit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. We can get Cairo out here to take this last shot, actually. If we're lucky, we might be able to pull that off. Nope, we can't do it. So we have to depend on Baker to do that. So we'll drop a cover there. Alright, let's flush the guy and go home. On this one, at least. I don't know how much more hits we're going to take from that, but it was worth the kill, I think. Ray, hunker for now, because that guy's going to come after you in a second. Cairo's going to overwatch the other flank of the mech. She's the one with the scope, so this will actually be okay. Those repair servos really are keeping ourselves afloat, barely. Okay. Okay, who's flanked?
Incoming fire.
Who's got flanked from the roof? I'm not sure, actually. Dane's gonna have to start taking damage now, I think. Oh, Dane, you glorious bastard. You're somehow still ducking and weaving. You missed that 93 panic, so you better give me something. Alright, looks like we're giving them enough threat that they're focusing on us. Who is flanked by... is it Meepy? Yeah, Meepy's flanked by the guy on the roof. Okay. Guy on the roof is annoying, but not insurmountable. We should be able to actually get Nova up here to deal with this. Yeah, I think we can. Might be able to jet boot up there and actually do it, too. Yeah. Okay. Let me get Nova up there first. In case I'm going to run an Overwatch I didn't expect to run. Might be able to get this guy out of the sky right now if we're lucky. Yeah, we got this, I think. Unless DR screws me again, we just rolled low. Man, I can't get a break. I really cannot get a break. Okay. So, to jet boot or not to jet boot? That is a question. I wouldn't mind wolf picking that SOB off, but I'm not sure if I have the range on it. Might not even have the angle from here. Let's see if we got the angle on Wolf from here, with a precision shot at least. Yeah, we do. Good. This is too far from any other floater to be potential anything else. And we'll get Wolf in the corner here to be safe. Or reloaded. I think I need to reload Wolf, because we have enough backing him up that nothing's probably going to come through. Okay, and then we'll be ready to move next turn. Meepy, get up here. Maybe can we get in the truck? We can get in the truck, cool. Sit up here with your rocket, in case they push in on us. Alright, Cairo now. Oh, can I actually get explosives in here? Worth the damn, I may be able to. Is Civvy still alive up here? Nah, Civvy moved and got... No, Civvy's still alive. SOB. Okay. I think that's actually a legit Civvy we can try and save. Maybe? No, yeah, there it is, there it is. There's the little thing. Jet boots away.
Moving to elevation.
Okay, we're gonna sprint all the way across here and see if we can get to that Civvy before bad things happen to us. And with that in mind, we're also going to try and run any overwatches thanks to the dash move and let the repair servos do the work some more.
Moving to target location.
Woohoo! I love jet boots. Animation looks so good. It looks like there's nothing up there right now besides that. So Dane, this is explosive cover, so I'm not content leaving him out there like that. Choices in the matter, though, are very few. So let's... Oh, can we make the best of the situation? I can get Ray over here.
Moving there now, sir.
I can't really support Dane too much. I want to get a flashbang out or something. I don't want both of them to have eyes on him either. I'm going to try to shift over here, maybe? This looks like that's actually blocked by the floors. That wall looks like it's still intact, I think. I think it's still intact. I'm going to shift over to this bookcase.
We'll go.
So only have one, yeah, there's only one guy on me now. 53. Let's keep him. Oh, can we mind fray him? Yeah. That's going to definitely help me out.
Voices.
Dane is basically our hold them there while we get them kind of position right now. Alright, Blair. Now we can start doing work on these guys. Where is the rest of them? Actually, you know what? Forget that question. Let's just get stuck in it right now. Yeah, this can be flanked. I'm going to put Blair anywhere. I would want to have her on this side. So let's bring her right out here around the corner. This might give us CQC if we need it.
Understood. Moving out.
Kind of plant her there. Yeah, that's hidden. That's kind of what I was counting on. Ray can set up an overwatch. Cairo. Yeah, I want to kind of get a proxy up there. If I can... Because he's sitting right there on that landing. Can I get a proxy through the window? I should be able to. If I can get proxies up this way, I should be able to get one on the landing. I think I just need a better angle. The only danger is if that guy's got heat ammo or something really untoward. Let's see if we've got... Yeah. What are we still looking at? I think there's 3 heavy floaters yet to deal with. Or 2. I only see 2, but yeah, there's another one floating around out there. So my tally isn't wrong, unfortunately. He's pretty far off the ground still, though. Can we get up? No, we can't get the proxy because he's too high off the ground. Bummer. Yeah, we can't quite get him. We can get the proxy right there, though, if that guy tries to move. Yeah, we can get a proxy right there if that bugger tries to get out, which he may because he's mine frayed. Let's get that proxy mine down. That might not be the right place there, buddy. I was definitely putting you up there, but okay. Repair servos, man. That's what they're there for. Now he's going to try to connect here. He's not moving.
Right.
Days, I wish I had proxy on that guy, but I don't have it. That's what I expected to happen earlier, actually. Alright, so we got to get up closer and do more work on these guys the hard way. Because Dane can't stand sitting there getting punched like that all the time. Let's save another civvy while we have it. The opportunity.
Heading to that location.
Okay, it's got a 2-turn cooldown on my jet boots.
Start moving towards the ship.
Alright, and now I think what I need to do is get... I need Baker reloaded, though. Flamethrower might do its own work, though. Let me get Baker right here.
Commander.
Might be able to get the Flamethrower to work on this. Yeah, Nova's up here, too, so this is going to start... The noose is going to start tightening right now. I just hope it's not going to be my own. So still have no eyes on that last floater. 9%. Heater, please. 44. Okay, that's a good connection. And there's a hollow up on the guy. This might make the shot a little easier for Dane. He's mind frayed. He's at 63. And Vandal's right here. Ah, yes, Vandal is right here indeed. She can start doing work on this guy, too. Okay. That might be the solution to the problem. I forgot that Vandal finally got back from her sojourn on the other side of the continent. Alright, let's get up here. Ooh, there's a civvy. Civvy's just out of savior range if I want to do anything with my mech. Well, the more I can save, I might be able to keep Japan in the council. So that might be the main thing I need to do. Despite me wanting to just annihilate these dudes sooner. This is full cover. At the very least, I'll be able to do more work on that guy. Maybe not the guy on top.
Aye, aye, Commander.
But we have people circling on him already. Where's the last one is my question. 100%. I do have eyes on this guy. The Mind Fray I'm not worried about. If he moves, he's going to get CQC'd and Mind. So... 13 crit. I like them. I like them numbers there. Dane got hit a bit. Ray, can you minister to him real quick? Not in any way that's safe for Dane. Alright, Ray, get yourself, I guess. This is not flankable unless he pushes forward. So I'm going to get Ray... Oh, Ray can go right here. That's fine. Ray, go right there. Okay, that's all well and good. Now, Wolf's a little bit all alone here. I don't want him to get caught out by a jetpacking floater. So let's rush him up this way. I'll probably do the same thing with my Rocketeer now, since obviously the fight is inside the building and not anywhere else. Let's get this here. This meaning my Rocketeer.
Let's do this.
Get up there, buddy. Okay, and now Cairo can go and try to close the noose from this side. And get a shot in on this guy. Because when he sees all these units converging on him, he's going to want to run. Which is exactly what I want. I have a proxy and I have a CQC just waiting for him. So... you know what? Let's just connect. Nice, 10 damage. So he's going to be... He's going to be shitting kittens. He's going to want to run. Dane might be able to clean him up, though. Not quite. Ah, double tap, that's right. Double tap indeed. Okay, the death moved him out of the way. My mech's still repairing. Where? There he is. There's a CQC. Nice. I know I didn't say that civvy, but I was counting on the fact that killing the heavy floater may be the better option. Okay, he double moved, so that was definitely the better option. So this one's almost done. Looks like I may have saved 11 civilians on this mission. And what a mission it was. Oh my god. MVP status, I think, again, goes to pretty much everybody on this mission. There's no one here that didn't contribute in the best tradition of XCOM, but I think, again, our new mechs are just absolutely taking it apart right now. They are showing why mechs are solid operators. I'm really impressed. Our mechs are working beautifully, and I'm starting to really like having more Pathfinders. It's going to be a plan in the future. I do declare. I'm doing this because I can at least get a shot on the guy. Get the maybe kill. It's close range. Alright. Blair's going to be able to clean this guy up, no problem. Just hit and run with a shotgun. It's okay. Dane is already promoted to Master Sergeant after this mission, as he damn well deserves. Ray keeping everyone alive in the back, commanding where necessary, healing where necessary. And keeping our back row taut and tight with the smoke and everything. Wolf even has a shot on this. Alright, so this guy pretty much knows he's screwed. I may actually have an angle from here. If not, I'll just let someone else take it. Oh, Wolf's probably not going to take this kill. He's going to have my insurance. Okay, I do have an insurance shot then. I think just Vandal's gonna have to take this one down. Cairo's already a Master Sergeant. Yeah, so let's just take the easy kill, end the mission, and save that last civvy, and we can go home after that. Okay, we saved 11.
Another one down.
We saved 11. That's actually pretty freaking good, given how bad that one started. Damn. Okay. Alright, well, for a first tier mission of the month, it looked pretty bad, but we managed to pull that one out.
Crew can live up to the standards set by our troops after a mission like that.
Woo! Okay, so Dane, Master Sergeant Dane, we're gonna roll Mayhem on Dane. Pretty much the way he's built is to sit there, tank it up, and then put hollow on stuff and double tap where necessary, and Mayhem's gonna do really, really nice. 2 damage to suppression makes things a little better, especially with AoE suppression in danger zone. So Mayhem it is. Welcome to Van Dorn's caliber of gunner. Dane really has turned into one hell of an operator. It's a beautiful thing to see, honestly. So, got a lot of stuff out of this. Not as much as I would like, but we got some meld, got some fragments, some alloy, some malarium, and some corpses we can sell. How bad? How bad? Alright, Japan is still with us, and that's huge. As long as we have Japan still with us, we have a chance. I mean, if they run another... if they run another terror mission in Japan, though, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it off. Here's hoping I can get some kind of massive bonus there or something. Luckily, the shieldedness on Asia is pretty good, but, I mean, didn't stop China from leaving the council. Yeah, they have 6 nations right now, so we're going to bring China back under our ambit this month. And as long as Japan holds out, we may be okay. I don't know, though. Anyway, that, I gotta say, for as bad as that mission was going, we managed to pull it out, and I'm pretty happy in the end result. So for now, I have been Urs, this has been XCOM, and I will see you all next time. Till then.